Every tick of the clock represents an ultimatum for an Indian student. One lost mark can mean a lifetime in poverty. Millions of young people walk into these examination halls every year. They are chasing generational stability through a single government or professional job, a secure path to escape the struggles of their parents. For an auto rickshaw driver or a domestic helper, every spare rupee is funneled into their child's future. These families aren't just saving money, they are betting their survival on a textbook. They skip meals and mortgage family jewelry. Some sell their land, driven by the deep-seated belief that education is the only investment that can never fail. But when a family's entire legacy rests on a single day, the investment becomes dangerously fragile, leaving absolutely no room for even a single mistake. The crushing pressure felt in Indian households is the logical outcome of a massive shortage in opportunities for a booming youth population. This diagram shows the math of the bottleneck. 1 million applicants arrive to compete for just 500 available seats. Designed by the British Empire to limit access to administrative power, it engineers a system guaranteeing mass failure. Post-independence India kept this bureaucracy to identify talent, creating premier institutions like the IITs that promised a pure, meritocratic ladder out of poverty. But as the population grew and the number of elite seats remained static, standard schooling was no longer enough. Parents were forced to seek external advantages just to keep their children in the race. This desperation birthed the coaching republic. Entire cities transformed into a multi-billion-dollar economy built entirely on test preparation. The human cost is staggering. Students as young as 15 move hundreds of kilometers from home to study in isolation, missing years of family milestones. A student's entire sense of self-worth and family honor is eventually reduced to a single number on a computer screen. The more these families sacrificed, the more valuable a guaranteed result became, transforming the examination paper into an asset worth more to criminals than to students. After 5 years of missing life events and draining family savings, a student walks out of the exam hall feeling confident. For a brief moment, it seems like their life has finally changed. Then, the headlines break. Reports of sweeping paper leaks surface, instantly invalidating years of preparation. With the black market value of a leaked paper reaching tens of millions of rupees, the education system was forced into a war against organized crime. Losing fairly is one thing, but for these students, the realization that others simply bought the answers makes the entire game feel rigged. When trust in the institution evaporates, the examination is no longer a measure of merit. It becomes a corrupt lottery. Dharmendra Pradhan is the official now tasked with modernizing this system and cleaning up an infrastructure that has been deeply compromised by corruption. A rigged system consumes the monumental financial and emotional investments of the country's most vulnerable families, leaving behind only debris. If the ultimate meritocratic system cannot be trusted by the largest youth population on Earth, then what exactly are they competing for?